Now, ex-Utah coach Jerry Sloan on hand for the Jazz hosting Orlando. And this one would have a fantastic finish. Ryan Anderson hits a three-pointer in the fourth quarter for Orlando. Utah's Al Jefferson misses, but Paul Milsap cleans it up. And he draws a foul from the Magic's Quentin Richardson. The Jazz closing in. Jefferson now inside for two, and he ties the game at 101 all. 21 seconds to go. Now, last chance for the Magic. And Devin Harris isolated one-on-one against Jameer Nelson. And he gets the big block. Harris with the inspired defensive play as time ran out. They'd go to overtime in Salt Lake City. And Utah dominated the overtime. Gordon Hayward from Brownsburg, Indiana, solid with a three-point jumper. Then Harris sealed the game with a three-pointer of his own. The Jazz went on to beat the Magic 117-107 and firmed up its hold on the last playoff spots in the Western Conference. Elsewhere in the NBA, it was Chicago holding on to beat Dallas and extending its lead atop the Eastern Conference to 2.5 games. In Indianapolis, Philadelphia edged closer to clinching a playoff spot by beating Indiana in overtime. Rudy Gay scored 21 points as playoff-bound Memphis edged to Portland. Miami lost to lowly Washington, paying the price for resting LeBron James and Chris Bosh while losing Dwayne Wade to a dislocated finger. Houston ended a 6-game losing skid by edging Golden State. Brandon Jennings scored 30 points to lead Milwaukee to a victory over New Jersey. That keeps the Bucks' slim playoff hopes alive. And as for the playoff race, Miami now 2.5 games behind Chicago for first place in the East. Indiana and Boston have each clinched home court advantage in the first round. Atlanta and Orlando are still battling it out for 5th and 6th. New York seems to be locked into 7th. And Philly holds a 3-game lead on Milwaukee for 8th with just 3 games to go. And out west, San Antonio and Oklahoma City still battling it out for first. The Lakers are a half game ahead of the crosstown rival Clippers for 3rd. Memphis and Denver fighting for 5th. Dallas has clinched its spot in the postseason, while Phoenix fought Utah for the 8th and final spot.